Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm Katusa Private Wian Joe. Shattered glass, twisted metal, and thick smoke result from head-on vehicle collisions. Army Sergeant Keith Burkhart witnessed how the USAG Yongsan Fire Department handles these situations.
A head-on collision, two vehicles. We had emergency first responders, and then the emergency crews came in. The vehicle actually caught on fire. After they extinguished the fire, they went in to use their rescue tools, our various rescue tools, Hirsch tools. Jaws of life. And we actually cut the vehicle away from the patient so that we can safely transport them to the hospital. And you know, even though it's an exercise, we make it try to look as realistic as possible. I would put them up against any fire department. They're great guys. They train just like I would train any firefighters in the United States. They reacted the same way. So everything that happened today was by the book. It's a great training exercise for us.
More than 40 personnel took part in this auto-extrication demonstration. Aerosol is an important military tactic in which a unit can use its helicopter assets to its fullest potential. Army Sergeant Luther Washington shows us how ROC and U.S. forces train alongside one another in this unique skill.
Another beautiful day in the land of the morning calm. The sun is shining and there's a gentle breeze in the air. All is peaceful here until you look closer. The 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade conducts an aerosol training mission in an undisclosed location where ROC soldiers practice ground and air maneuvers.
The purpose of today's Alliance Air Assault exercise is to practice the mission during wartime. It was a great opportunity to share the things we needed in order to complete our mission.
The exercise consists of some key elements necessary for this type of operation, such as troop insertion, radio communications,
station on this thing. This is wildcard 05, radio check over,
and area security. The ROC Army personnel remain sharp and focused throughout the training, and there are many benefits.
The biggest one is giving speed, surprise, and mobility to the ground task force commander, and exercising this with our ROC units is a great training benefit, because just the more we do it, the better we get.
The mission is complete, and the U.S. and ROC soldiers head home. Deep down, they all know that they are allies in war and at peace. Army Sergeant Luther Washington, Camp Humphreys, Korea.
U.S. forces conducted after-action reviews with the ROC soldiers after the training exercise. There are only a handful of people who provide eyewear to U.S. forces in Korea. Army Sergeant Kingston Dillard shows us a facility that helps service members see clearly.
5 minutes. That's about how long it takes Staff Sergeant Javier Zuniga and his staff to make a pair of glasses. He fabricates prescription eyewear as one of 7 optical lab specialists at the Optical Fabrication Lab on Camp Carroll.
Our overall operation is pretty much provide every soldier, sailor, airman, and Marine the opportunity to get glasses and have their vision and be ready to fight tonight. We are the only optical fabrication lab here in Korea.
In the past, it took U.S. forces a month or more to get eyewear delivered from the States.
If this facility wasn't here, they would have to wait for orders to get sent to the States and resend back here already fabricated, and that takes a little bit longer. And I think it's great that we can actually accomplish that in here for the whole Korea and all armed forces, including 2 clinics in Japan.
The 7 personnel at the lab fabricate eyewear in a variety of frames, colors, and sizes. They even have the capability to tint lenses. On average, they fabricate up to 2,000 pairs of eyewear monthly, supporting all USFK personnel.
Glasses are ready.
Thanks, Sergeant. And this is how they provide the sight to fight tonight. Army Sergeant Kingston Dillard, Camp Carroll, Korea.
The Optical Fabrication Lab also has a mobile lab used to produce eyewear in a field environment. Animal care specialists at the Yongsan Veterinary Clinic take time out of their weekend to support the community. Army Sergeant Antonio Vincent visits the clinic to see what all the barking is about.
The veterinary clinic at USAG Yongsan has opened its doors to family members on the weekends. The monthly pet wellness clinic provides animal care for families whose schedule doesn't allow them to make daily appointments during the week. Service members at the clinic ensure all pets are up to date on vaccines and prepare them for all PCS moves.
We want to provide up-to-date information on off-post veterinary care for those that need it, especially PCS movement overseas, because that can also be a stressful situation.
The wellness clinic allows pets to be seen on a first-come, first-served basis. Animal care specialists also take care of abandoned animals left behind by their families. Pets on the adoption list are cared for and kept in kennels awaiting a loving family to give them a home.
The most important thing is to, once we get them, make sure they're all up to date on vaccines, microchipped, and they're all ready to go to a new home.
The clinic sees approximately 24 animals within the 4-hour monthly wellness clinic. These visits include family pets and the military working dogs. Families in the Yongsan community can visit the post-vet clinic before going to any off-post facilities. Army Sergeant Antonio Vincent, Yongsan, Korea.
The Yongsan Veterinary Clinic provides families with extra support on the weekends. Since 1976, the Korean American Friendship Association, or KAFA, has been running the home visitation program to allow service members to learn more about Korean culture. Army Sergeant Edwin Pierce tells us how Koreans and Americans are breaking down barriers.
The day started off with service members and their families learning basic Korean etiquette at the USO to prepare them for their home visitation with the Korean family.
It was a fantastic event. It was just a great time to meet some of the Koreans and actually, be able to speak with them outside of work, so that was why I wanted to.
The food served that day was not only tasteful, but also healthy.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I told her afterwards she's got to learn how to cook this. But no, yeah, we've always been fans of Korean food, but some of this we've never actually had before, with the little rice cakes and the rice patties. I don't even remember what it was called, but yeah, it was awesome, so.
After the meal, everyone went out to the Han River for a bike ride together. There was no language barriers or cultural differences, just enjoying each other's company and having a good time.
Daddy, look, this is an fire.
I just say do it. Definitely get out and do it. I was nervous beforehand, going to somebody's house that I don't know, and I don't know the culture, the customs, and I was nervous, and they were very friendly and nice.
It was almost 9 at night when it was time to leave and end what was an amazing day. They took a picture and promised each other they will meet again. Army Sergeant Edwin Pierce, Seoul, Korea.
KAFA offers this program 3 times a month from September through December. The Angel Marathon is an annual event that raises money for charity in Dongducheon since 2003. Army Sergeant Chris Garver has a story of how one 2ID soldier ran for charity during the marathon near Camp Casey.
More than 1,000 2ID and ROC soldiers, DoD and local civilians came out to participate in the annual Angel Marathon for charity at the Dongducheon Sports Complex near Camp Casey. For one 2ID soldier, it just felt good to be out there and have the opportunity to help others.
I feel great to be part of this. It's one of the Army values we had is selfless service. So I'm running this for the benefit of those people who had incurable diseases.
Even though the marathon is about charity, others saw the event as an opportunity to bring 2ID soldiers and local civilians together for a good cause.
Oh, it's great. It's great building great relationships between the soldiers and the civilians here in our community.
The most important thing in this event, I guess, is the camaraderie that goes along with the people of Dongducheon.
Through the Angel Marathon, 2ID soldiers got a chance to not only build a strong relationship with the local citizens, but a chance to help people in need. Army Sergeant Chris Garver, Camp Casey, Korea.
More than $19,000 was raised from donors and those who participated in the marathon. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, October 25th. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.